coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on the TV, Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We out here pushing that P, man. Positive energy all day long, 24/7, 365. Trying to keep our young kings and queens alive, man. If you with the movement, if you with the program, hit that like button right now. Hit that subscribe button. Be prepared to leave a comment at the end of the video. I appreciate you, man. We trying to grow. You know, the more we grow, the further we go. More people we reach, the more people we can teach. Let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation salute. Man, I don't know what made old boy cross my mind today, but I wanted to tell y'all about him, man. Man, he kind of like, he a youngin', but I will say, far as with the ladies and getting money, he a legend in the penitentiary in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And probably a lot of other dudes' mind, man. Little dude, they ain't old Playboy Deion, man. Deion Cameron, man. It might be a lot of people who know him, man. A lot of people probably know him. He was real popular in the Tidewater area, man. He also had a brother that was locked up, Mike Cameron. Right, I'll talk about Mike probably on another day. But Deion, man. Deion was a smooth little cat, man. Deion been in the block with me once or twice. We've been in the block together in different little spots. And he had a little homeboy named Mark. I like Mark too. Mark was his little homeboy that grew up with him, his little partner, right? But the legend has it that, you know, Deion just had the way with the girls, man. And I guess, you know, getting money don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like he was no big muscular dude. Ain't like he was no cut up dude. Ain't like he was no like extra handsome dude. He really ain't really do no working out. Really just like a regular body type dude, regular looking type of dude. But you know, like they said, you got that, you know, like Pro say, you got that je ne sais quoi, you got that je ne sais quoi. And I'm telling you from what I know, not what I heard. I heard a lot. I'm gonna tell you some of what I heard, but I'm telling you from what I know. Deion was getting that money in the penitentiary when he was getting them girls, man. He was corrupting them CO. He was, you know what I'm saying, having his little way with the little CO girls and everything, man. And I think it was more or less because of the way he carried himself or the reputation that he had from the street, right? I can remember this time, man, in the 90s on Greensville, man. It was a big little thing for some people. I ain't even never get into that. Plus, I ain't really know nobody down here like that. But it was a big little thing for them dudes to listen to this radio station like on the weekend. And on this radio station, they would get people to call in and get shout outs. You know what I'm saying? They would get shout outs live on the radio station. So a lot of dudes was listening to the radio, trying to get their girls to give them shout outs and stuff on the radio, man. Like, you know, we in the penitentiary. We ain't really got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing. Heard your name on the radio. Woo. Man, listen, this dude Deion will have 8 to 10 to 12 to 15 girls calling in back to back, man. Hey, free Deion, Cameron, free Deion. Hey, we love you, Deion this, Deion that. And man, I think that made him even like more popular because, you know, like I say, dudes was caught up in that. Now, you got to think on Greensville, you talking about the early 90s and stuff like this. Man, we young, man. We all young. They younger than me. But I'm young. I'm like early 20s, man. You know what I'm saying? Like mid-20s. They like, you know what I'm saying, early 20s. You know, fresh, but they was out there in them streets doing what they was doing and you know, playing with a lot of money, playing with a lot of drugs. So with that come a lot of woo. And I think this what made Deion too more popular was because at this time, I think you remember they had the group Teddy Riley and what was the group he had at first with Guy? I think it was Guy. When he had the two brothers, the Earn Hall and the other dude and all that, the group Guy. Well, you know when they had this real big song called Rump Shaker? All I wanna do is take a zoom, 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 do the boom, boom, and shake the. It was a big old song, and it had all these girls in there, you know, shaking their butt and everything. This is like the beginning era when you had all these video vixens and these girls in the videos, you know what I'm saying, with these crazy bodies and shaking their butt. So the main girl in that video, if y'all go back and pull that video, I'm gonna do it today too, because I was sitting here and this came to my mind, so I'm giving it up. I'm gonna go look myself. But the main girl in that video that was shaking her butt, the little short girl that had a real big old butt, that was Deion's girl. That was Deion's girl, man. On the screen, he had the girl. So he actually had that girl coming up to the visiting room, seeing him. So when dudes go in that visiting room, and this video is popular and popping right now, whichever time frame this was, and they can see that girl in that video, and you know, and then see her in that video, it was just crazy, man. It's like celebrity type status. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I remember a similar situation was when it was another dude from the 757. He had a big song with Nas, and he was from down here. He used to come in the visiting room to see a dude. I remember seeing him in that joint with a big fur coat and all the big chains like the rappers and stuff. It was crazy. I was in the visiting room that day. But Deion had her coming, but that it would seem like that would be enough. But man, it turns out, man, Deion was good. This is when we could get visits on both days, Saturdays and Sundays. Man, Deion had a slew of girls coming up there. Deion had so many girls coming up there, man. He was getting girls to call other dudes out just so they could be in the visiting room. Deion had been in the visiting room with 5, 6 girls at the same time, man. I don't know what this joker was doing, but he was doing it well, and he was getting that sack in there. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, getting the package too. So it ain't like he was just like they coming and woo and taking pictures and, you know, buying them food and, you know, looking good and, you know, making him look good. They were bringing that work too. So he was killing the game. Everybody looking for him on the weekends to get high. Everybody, because whatever it is, he probably got it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, he probably got it. Or he got a girl to come up there and bring it to somebody else to bring something out and bring it to somebody else to bring out. Man, Deion was young, but he you know what I'm saying, like the dope game and moving that and getting that sack, he knew what was going on. Now he may not know a whole lot about the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was that type of dude neither. That he going, you know, like pick that Bethlehem up and nothing like that. But I have seen him, you know what I'm saying, stand his ground, arguing with jokers or something. It ain't like he was going to back down and he had to rumble, he was going to rumble. But I will say some dudes that was around him like Lil Mark and some, when you getting money like that in the penitentiary and you popular like that from your neighborhood and you got a lot of dudes in there that know you and they looking at you in a certain way and you feeding everybody, man, it's going to be a hard place to do something to them anyway, because somebody else going to put that work in for them. Somebody else gonna put that work in for him. I've told y'all this if y'all been watching me. The dope man ain't really got to worry about too much, you know what I'm saying, physical threats or danger, because the dope fiends but the dope fiends is the dangerous dudes in the penitentiary. And you stop that get high train, man, somebody might stop you hot. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Especially a dude that can get it on a regular. Man, you playing with fire, man. You better have a real legitimate reason for trying to have beef, and it better be worth it, because you gonna catch something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just straight up. So these are the rules of engagement in the penitentiary. The dope man is on limit, man, especially if he can get it. Them dope fiends want to get high, man. That's like priority number 1 for them. So whoever that dude is, he the guy. Just so happened that this time Deion was the guy. You know what I'm saying? He shaking out with a few of the little CO girls. He got the CO girls moving the sack. He sliding off in, you know, strange places with the CO girls. I mean, he having his way for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? But like always, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be some jealous people, man. People going to get jealous. And being that you can't really go at them the way you want to go at them. Like I say, if somebody got a beef with them and want to try to rumble with them, they know they're going to catch, you know what I'm saying, hell from a whole lot of people. So them might be the sneaky ones to be dropping notes and putting his name, you know what I'm saying, in the hat with the investigators and all this and all that. And I remember, I think I spoke on this before, you know, I remember one time he went to the vision room and they was plotting on him. They was plotting on him because he come back, and as soon as he come out, they waiting in the hallway for him. You know what I'm saying? They waiting in the hallway for him, trying to get him. You know what I'm saying? And he dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he jabbed like, come on, we gotta take you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take you, man. We gotta where I'm going. I mean, what's up? I mean, we gotta take you shake down. I just came out of the shake down. Cause when you come out of the vision room, you literally got a script search in front of one or possibly two officers. So if I just got strip search, what is you telling me you got to take me somewhere to search me again? That don't even make sense. It's just basically saying like your officers ain't doing their job, or either they figured he had such an influence, or the officers that work in the shakedown, he might be got him on the payroll or something, and they letting him get through. Somehow they got some information that they felt like he had something, and even though he just came through the shakedown, they want to try to put you through another shakedown. You understand? So that is crazy. That's crazy work right there. So he had a legitimate excuse, like, man, come on, man, y'all can't do this. But at the same time, we in the penitentiary, they call all the rules, they make the rules, they enforce the rules. So they walking with him, telling him they going ready to take him, you know, either to the gym or take him in or watch him in the strip search. So at the time, Erky B, aka Eric Blizzard, you dig? That's his main man too. So Eric Blizzard is working in the hallway, and he see that they got Deion hemmed up. Now, being that they so cool anyway, he probably was coming up out of that joint on a regular and passing it all to Erky B, so he could just get back to the building safely in case they try to ambush him right there, going back to the building, because they play them old slick games too. They'll wait till you get in your building, in the stairway, or they'll wait till you get in the salad port, and they got to open the door for you to get in the salad port. When you get in the salad port, you in between the cage, the area, the booth is behind you, you looking at the booth, the door that you just came in, now you going on the right side or the left side, whichever one of the doors they open, depending on where you sleeping. But you trapped up in this cage right now until they open the side that you supposed to go on. So they'll play them slick games too. They'll wait till you get in there and they won't open no door. You be like, left side, you know, move, hey, left side, you know, move. You like, what the hell, you can't hear me? And you there, you in there panicking, you know. You be in that joke panicking, especially if you dirty. Now, cause I done got caught up in there and they just busy and they opening the door, but I might got something on me, the butt land, whatever. I'd have been in that joke panicking. Hey man, hey, you can't see me trying to get in. So I'm like, hold on. But that could be the fake out. So if you dirty, you be like, man, open the door, man. I gotta use the bathroom. And he coming up with all types of, man, get the door, cause you know you dirty. So they'll pull them games too. So it's possible that was his play, because he was getting away for a long time. I mean, he was killing it. So it was possible he was handing it off to Erky B. The reason we say that is because when he walking down the hall with the police escort, Erky B is in the hall sweeping, and I guess they make that, I need your help, eye contact. I guess they make that eye contact, I need your help. So next thing you know, Deion like, man, and take off running. He take off running in the hallway when you really can't go nowhere. So the two police chasing him, you hear all the and the ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, they got all the keys and stuff. Like, hey, come on. And he running, right? So, boom, one of the police want to be Superman, so they say he died and grabbed Deion around the waist and put him to the ground. But they said when he put him to the ground, Deion throw the sack. He throw the sack in front of him like Rick Boss. They say, boom. So Deion on the ground, and he tussling with him. The other officer coming to jump on him too, but he see him throw the sack. Erky B picked his sack up and take off. Hey, Blizzard, come here. Give me that. Erky B is gold. Erky B in the wind, right? So they see him, they know he done pick something up. So, but Erky B don't care. I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. So Erky B take off, right? So Erky B goes, bust through the joint. You know what I'm saying? I guess he got outside or something. Rumor is, allegedly, he get outside, he take the joint and gets inside and throws the joint on top of the roof and then run to the building. So they chasing him to the building. Then they got on the radio. They done told him, you know, they trapped. You can't get out. They lock all the doors. You stuck. You know, the area. It's so many areas you can get stuck in the entryway. They can lock all the doors. You can't go nowhere. You get inside the port. They lock the door. You can't go nowhere. You go in the stairway. They can lock the door. You can't go. You can't go nowhere. We in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? It's built to hold us wherever they want to hold us. So they chop Erky B off. And they run over there and they hem him up. Then you got police coming from everywhere. They come from the administration building. They come from everywhere, right? They got Deion hemmed all up like a presser. And they done ball him up and shackled him and all this. And they taking him hog-tied to the Watch Command office. So they run over there and jump all on Erky B. Bring him the same way. Erky B don't care. He talking. He running him out, man. I don't get. He got one of them type of voices. But okay. Erky B ain't tripping because he got carte blanche. Okay, he got carte blanche. They can't do nothing to Erky B. Only thing they can do to Erky B is lock him up. Erky B got like a hell no. He ain't going nowhere. And he got and he on dialysis. He on dialysis. He cannot leave the compound. Erky B can literally kill you on that compound. Erky B can literally kill you on the compound and he'll do nothing to him, put him in segregation. And eventually they gotta let him out because he can't get transferred. He can't go nowhere. Greensville is the only institution in Virginia who facilitates dialysis patients. And this is a life-sustaining thing. He cannot go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I found that out later on. I think I told y'all in the video when I was at the home with Erky B. He cussing the police out viciously. He's motherfucker, he says it all. He little dark skin, but he crazy. Erky B he's a wild one, man. I don't know if I did a whole video about Erky B or not, but I like Erky B. Erky B is my man. So they take Erky B over there. Erky B say, man, I ain't picked nothing up, man. They say, well, what you running for? Erky B, I ain't use the bathroom. Erky B said, I told him I had to use the bathroom. I stuck to that. I'm sticking to my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So why you had to go use the bathroom if you work over there? You could have used the bathroom over there. No, man, I had to take a dump. I wasn't dumping myself. I don't care. You know, I ain't tripping. He's taking the same. Take Deion the same. So back then too, you know, like I say, you gonna charge them. They gonna charge them based upon what they saw and what they thought, and you gonna get found guilty in the court of penitentiary law. You know what I'm saying? The kangaroo court, they gonna find you guilty anyway. We talking penitentiary time. But if they ain't got that sack, if they ain't got no drugs, ain't no street charge coming, they can't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? So all you gonna do is the segregation time. 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is they give you. Back then, that's what they was giving. 45 days, 60 days, or 90 days. You know what I'm saying? At the most, 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they ended up doing. You know what I'm saying? To come back out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, from that point on, Deion, the show crank right back up. Show must go on. He right back in action, still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Still getting money, still getting the girls, still getting, you know, man, he had lost his visit one time because he had like 4 or 5 girls came up there at the same time. But this the problem. They didn't come together. They didn't come together. It was not planned this way like that. They just coming up there to sell. And then they all out there trying to get in, and they all arguing with each other, and they get to scrapping out there. They get to scrapping out there before they can get in the business room. You know what I'm saying? So the business gets terminated. His business get terminated. They take his business, say under investigation. There's too much drama going on in the business room. So his business is suspended indefinitely until they can come up with a solution of what's going on. Man, I'm telling you, man, Deion had the compound in an uproar, man, with his shenanigans and the things he was doing, man. And now this put a damper on everything he got going on, because this also mostly how he get the sack. Although he got some females that's working on the inside to bring him in the sack too, but he get most of it like that because he got other people that he can, go over there and move for him too. So now you even got a couple of the female COs. They know what's going on because they work for the administration, so they gonna hurt all. Oh yeah, these girls up there fighting over who they fight over? Oh, Cameron. Yeah, what? Man, it just was a whole mess, man. Deion was doing what he wanted to do, man. I got to give it to the young, and I'm telling you, at this time, Deion probably was like 20, 21, if that. You understand? So, hey, man, he was that dude, man. You can hear a dude, man. They was kissing them little youngins, was kissing Deion butt all the way. Man, Deion, give me a visit, man. Get one of them girls, come up here and see me, man. Come on, man. They ain't had a visit and woo. And that's how his days was going. With everybody trying to get something from him, everybody asking something for him. Then they start shaking his cell down a lot, busting in on him 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, because they trying to catch him right dirty. Because they know now, because the talk is out, but he ain't never get caught with nothing. They just kept him, he kept his stuff with somebody else all the time. He stayed a step ahead of, and they was perplexed with it. They couldn't figure it out until they just ended up shipping them all to compound. You know what I'm saying? They ended up shipping the Playboy up over there, man. I know a whole lot of good ones is bad, a whole lot of jokers is bad. Because the sack gone with them. That consistency of getting high. Y'all know this stuff will be in here every week. All that's gone. You got to find a new player. You got to find a new person that's moving. Somebody that can get it on a regular. And won't nobody able to get it on a regular like Deion. So he hurt the whole compound far as, the get high game with all the dudes that get high. All them dudes, man, they walking around, they grouchy, they mad, they irritated. Because the get high is a whole drought on the compound. When Deion left, it was a whole drought on the compound. Ain't make me no never, man, because I don't get high. But you can see the disposition in dudes, how dudes is mad now, especially the dudes that get high. Because Deion getting everything. Deion get the coke, the dope, the weed, the pills, whatever you wanted. He was facilitating. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you ain't gonna do nothing to a dude like that on the compound. Not no inmate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the police gonna do what they want to do, but not no inmate. Man, them dudes gonna crush you, man. Cause Deion was the man. You know what I'm saying? He was doing what he wanted to do, dog. So yeah, you just ain't gonna run up on him. So you gotta think he's a little young, just walking around this penitentiary. I don't know how it went with him on other penitentiaries, but on this penitentiary, at this particular time, he was the man. You know what I'm saying? By way of power, because money and drugs is the power. He had the money, he had the drugs. You know what I'm saying? And he just so happened to have the girls too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, little young dude. So that's why I say he a legend. You know what I'm saying? He a penitentiary legend because of what he did. Not the legend like the legends who forged their own way, did it how they wanted to do it. By way of that Bethlehem, by any means necessary. Nah, he just had a sweet finesse game, and I give props where props do, man. He had a sweet finesse game. He had his game in order, man. He knew how to get that money, and he knew how to get them honeys. You know what I'm saying? Deion get the money and the honeys. You dig, man? Deion was getting the money and the honeys. You dig? And it was just like that, man. There wasn't nothing nobody could do about it, man. So they couldn't really get him like they wanted to get him, so he got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man, but yeah, I ran into Mark, or I talked to Mark. I ran into Mark before I left penitentiary. I think Mark had went home and came back, and it was crazy. Some stuff he told me, man. Update on Deion, man. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love, TVP Nation, man. Salute. Love is love, man. Let's go, man. We're on the road to 110K, man. We need like 490 something subscribers. Who gonna get them? Who gonna get them, man? Let's make it happen, man. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Hey. Duck them hooks, man, because they out there. And we out here too. Peace.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.